Hey there, Papercrafters. We are back at the Sierra Pacific Crafts Mixed Media Buying Event in Salt Lake City, summer of 2015. And we are here in the Petaloo booth, and we're going to get a little bit of information about the Petaloo company and a tour of their products and some really awesome projects. So let's get in here and get an introduction.
Hello, I am Cheryl with Petaloo, and I'm here today to show you some of the new things that we have for the holidays. We've got some great new flowers and some brand new fabrics, a great, real nice soft textured vintage velvet fabric. We have paper flowers, we have all different kinds of materials, and the nice thing about Petaloo is that it's not just for card making or scrapbooking, it's also beautiful for home decor, for making frames, making jewelry, and I've got a lot of those really nice things to show you today. So why don't we get started? We'll start with our brand new holiday line. These are some brand new picks that we've just come out with, and they have all of these really nice new materials. There's new vintage velvets with poinsettias, new berry sprays, little picks with glittered stars in red and gold, and then also little pine cone picks, mistletoe or holly picks. And the beautiful thing about these little picks is that not only are they wonderful just all by themselves, and you could take a pick and tuck it underneath a flower on a card or tag, but they're also just perfect for taking those little picks, and you can pull them apart and tuck the little berries or the little leaves right behind some of the flowers. So it adds a lot of texture and a lot of interest to a card or a tag or a layout or anything that you want to make with it. So those are one of the brand new things that we have coming for the holidays from Petaloo. We also have a brand new line of burlap flowers, and burlap is just so pretty. It is perfect for fall, for Thanksgiving. It's just the perfect kind of item that's typical for that holiday. We did burlap in some beautiful poinsettias with glittered centers in both the natural and the ivory. We did some matching leaves to go with it, and a lot of these are in big bulk size packs of 24 pieces or 36 pieces, so you can make a lot of cards and tags for very little money, and that's always nice when you're during the holidays. And we also have little berries that coordinate with it as well. So those are some of the new burlap things that we've done. And of course, poinsettias are always really popular for the holidays, and this is one of our poinsettia sets. We do a beautiful vintage velvet poinsettia with matching velvet leaves to go with it. It's got beautiful sheer material in it. That's all new for the holidays. There's matching 36-piece packs of the holly leaves. And then if you would rather do something in paper, we've got all different sizes of paper poinsettias in both white and red, 2 different sizes, and the beauty of all this paper is it can be painted. So you can use any kind of painting medium you want. You can spray it, you can color it, you can paint it with a brush, you can do anything you want, and it looks beautiful. And since it's paper, it just absorbs it right up and it holds it nicely. A lot of our burlap can be painted as well, so those poinsettias you saw previously are perfect for painting too. So those are our mix of poinsettias.
So those of you who are going to be documenting your December memories, keep these in mind, because these would make amazing decorations for like the outsides of the albums that people are doing.
Absolutely. And speaking of burlap, going back here, we've got a new vintage a vintage burlap collection of little mini flowers, which are perfect for cards and tags because they're the smaller sizes or the bigger layers that you could put on a front of a mini album. And they're flowers that you can create yourself, that you can make your own flower. So, and there's all different mixes of sizes and shapes and whatnot for you. And it matches all the new vintage papers that are out there. So if you're carrying Simple Stories, or you're using Graphic 45, or you're using any of the different papers, Authentique, Bo Bunny, that are out there, all of these are made to coordinate with their vintage papers. So those are some of the new burlap items. And then speaking of burlap, of course burlap is always used for fall and Thanksgiving. We did a whole collection of little fall leaves. So we've got little fall leaves out of burlap and our vintage velvet that's really nice and soft. It's a millinery quality velvet. We've got berry picks, we've got magnolias, we've got acorn picks, we've got just about anything that you need in flowers, because that's what we do. And
let's take a look at some of these
moving
really
over
fun
here.
projects that she's got laid out.
Yes, as you can see, cards, tags,
wonderful banner.
It's beautiful. This is made with some canvas cork pieces, and we've assembled it all together and show you how you can do a banner. We're offering classes on this as well. There's also different stockings that you can do, decorating with flowers. And the nice thing about these flowers is, like I said before, they're all paintable. So some of these flowers started out white. You can kind of see it in the middle. And we took some of the Tattered Angels paint and sprayed it and then glittered it and adhered it onto the canvas stocking, and it looks beautiful. Now, some of these flowers started out like blue or teal, and that you can see that even a colored flower can be changed and altered and made to look exactly the way you want it. And it's really easy. You really can't mess it up. They hold their shape beautifully.
Very pretty.
So that's all good for the holidays. And then we move into some of our other brand new flowers. This is a new dogwood. This is definitely one of my favorites for the holidays. This is a 24-piece pack of different flowers and leaves in the new vintage velvet. And what I love about it is that it coordinates with a lot of the papers that are out there. So for example, this is Graphic 45's new Christmas Carol, and you can see just how perfectly the teal matches with it, the gold matches beautifully with it, the ivory matches beautifully with it. And we work with a lot of different companies to make sure we have flowers that coordinate with their papers. So they're not the only ones. Here's another one of their new papers. This one's called Mon Amour, and look at how beautifully that we call this our vintage red. You can see how beautifully it matches their paper as well. And there's lots of different colors to go with it.
We have a lot of Graphic 45 fans in our audience.
Yes,
so
we are.
I'm sure they'll
We
be
are as
excited
well.
to see these.
Yeah, we are as well. So those are new as well. And then we move into something a little bit smaller. These are also made out of vintage velvet for the holidays. This is something smaller that is perfect for cards or tags. It's the right size for them, and they're all made out of vintage velvet as well in 6 different colors. And then they have coordinating peonies to go with them. And this would be beautiful used in jewelry or used on the cover of a mini album or whatnot too. And speaking of jewelry and mini albums, I'm going to move this over here. These are some of the different ideas that we've shown. For example, this was just a simple little bracelet that we made using some of our Botanica bloom flowers and some of our trims. And all we've done is really taken a little bit of velvet or felt on the back, added some different lace to it, and adhered some flowers, and you've got a really nice little bracelet that you can make for the holidays for someone. These are also some other nice ideas. This was a very inexpensive frame from IKEA, and we took it and covered it with some of our burlap flowers and made this beautiful little frame that'd be perfect for someone's bedroom or a gift for someone for the holidays.
Yeah.
And you can do it in any color you want. So those are some of the new things too that we can do. We've taken canvases. This is another one of our new fall items. We've taken this canvas and covered it with some stencil work, some more Graphic 45 paper. This is Home Sweet Home that they introduced in the spring. And then we've added some of our new fall flowers. So we've got sunflowers and all kinds of burlap flowers. And it's really easy to take these and add them to a canvas and make some really pretty projects that you'd be proud to give as a gift or, display in your home.
Exactly.
So there's more cards, there's more
Some headbands.
poinsettias, headbands,
Those of
there's
you
all
with
kinds of
daughters or granddaughters, it'd be kind of a fun little project.
Absolutely. And then we also move into our messy little corner over here. This is what we call our DIY collection, and it's DIY for do-it-yourself. And these are all white flowers and all the different materials that you make. And these are meant for you to paint and just have fun with and color. We have 50 different styles of flowers. We do it in paper, we do it in fabric, we do it in burlap, and all these different things are meant to be painted in any kind of material you want. So it can be sprayed, painted, ink stamped. They're all meant to be painted, and they all use the color differently and work beautifully. Here's a few samples that we just put together with a little bit of the paint, and we just took the paint, put it on a paintbrush, and dipped it around the edge of the flower. And it just absorbs the color beautifully, and you can make it any color you want.
Look at this, amazing.
This is a canvas from another one of Graphic 45's papers, and we took it and pieced it all together and colored flowers that started out white, just like you saw, into this beautiful canvas. Here's another one as well. that we did more for spring. And we took those same white flowers, colored them, put them on the canvas, and then we kept some of them white just to add as nice little filler pieces, but you could color those as well. And this is called our DIY, or our Petaloo paintable flowers.
Yeah, and I wish you guys were here and could see in person, because it's just amazing, the depth and all the different textures. Really, really fun.
Thank you. And the nice thing is, like I said, you can use them for any kind of project, whether you're doing it for the holidays and you're making cards or tags, if you're doing jewelry, home decor pieces, whatever you want. We've got flowers for any project that you're looking for.
Wonderful. And if people want to learn a little bit more about the company, where would they go to find information?
We are on the website, www.petaloo.com. We have a blog, which is on TypePad. You just type in Petaloo blog. We have a Facebook page, or on Instagram. We have a Pinterest page. You just type in Petaloo, Petaloo. Thank you.
Perfect. Well, thanks so much.
My pleasure.
Have a great day.
You too, thanks.